Hey, anatomy and physiology students, welcome to the fall 2022 semester. So, hopefully you are ready to go, ready to learn some anatomy and physiology this semester. This is just going to be a quick video to kind of go over the syllabus for the course and go over the Canvas setup and how the course works. Alright, so I'm hoping that you've already been on Canvas, that you've been to this home page right here. It's got my contact information up here, my office hour times as well. And we'll touch on all that in a little bit. What I want to do first with you guys here is go over the syllabus. So if I navigate to the left over here and click on that syllabus tab, I've got a link right there to open up my syllabus. All right, so this course is Biology 2050, Human Anatomy and Physiology. All right, so welcome to A&P number 1 at Prince George's Community College. Now, the sections we're in, it's DLO1, DLO2, and DLO3. So I got 3 sections of students, so plenty of students for this class. DL, of course, stands for distance learning, because this is an online class. I am your instructor. So my name is Alex Imholtz. That's me right there. So I am an associate professor at PGCC. I have been working there doing this since 2001. It's been a long time. I went to University of Maryland, College Park, got a bachelor's degree in biology, got a master's degree in physiology, somehow ended up teaching at PGCC. Been there for more than 20 years. You can always get in touch with me. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, you can send me an email, ask me anything. My email address is right here. It's amholtz@pgcc.edu. It was also on that welcome, opening homepage for our course. So that's amholtz@pgcc.edu. I encourage you to email me. You got any sort of question about anything, shoot me an email. You can call my office phone. It's 301-546-7539. You'll get my voicemail if you do that. The fastest way to get in touch with me, though, definitely is via email. All right, so that's me. Hopefully get to know you guys a little bit this semester. This class, just in case you weren't aware of this, just to make sure everybody's on the same page here, this is what's called an online asynchronous class. Now, what that means is that we have no meeting times. There are no set times where you have to be in class where I'm doing something with you. There's nothing like that. There are videos to watch. There are readings to do. There are assignments to do. There are exams and quizzes to do as well. So you're going to do that. And you're going to do that on your own time. Now, you do have deadlines. You have due dates for assignments and quizzes and exams and such. And generally, there's a bunch of little stuff due every week. And then every month, we have a pair of exams. That's more or less the way it works. All right, rolling onward. So, a couple basic things about A&P1, about Bio 2050. We're going to talk about the human body. This is anatomy and physiology. Anatomy is all about the structure. Physiology is all about the function. Big topics this semester: cells, tissues, transport mechanisms, the integumentary system, which, as you may know, is your skin and its associated stuff. Then your skeletal system, your nervous system, and your muscular system. And then we knock out all the other systems when we do A&P2. Maybe you'll do that in the spring. Now, this is considered a science general education class. Now, as such, this class is designed that you spend 37 and a half hours of work per credit. This is a 4-credit course. So the idea is that over the course of the semester, you're going to spend about 150 hours on this class. You might spend more. You might spend less. It's a 15-week semester, so it averages out to 10 hours per week. Now again, it depends on the person. Some people do more, some people do less. If you're in this class, you should have taken Bio 1010 or Bio 1040 or gotten permission from the department. You should have also done the appropriate math class or math placement. Anyhow, some big picture goals we've got. When we're done, you're going to know a ton of anatomy. You're going to know a lot of structures. You're going to know a lot of physiological processes. You're going to be able to tell me and tell your friends how there is complementarity between structure and function in the body systems that we do in this course. So what that means is you'll understand how the way things are built, the way things are shaped, the way they look, how that suits and fits what they do. Things do what they do because of how they look, and vice versa. Now, you're also going to have an understanding of this concept called homeostasis, this dynamic balance in your body. Think about things like blood pressure, blood gas levels, blood sugar levels. Those are all things that while they change a little bit, they stay balanced. And the idea of balancing all these different parameters in our body is called homeostasis. Now, the last big picture goal, you'll be able to understand the hierarchical nature of the anatomy of the systems in this class. So you'll be able to talk about the skeletal system, for example, then the individual organs, the bones there, then the tissue in those bones, and the cells in those tissues, and the molecules and organelles in those cells. So these are some big picture goals that we've got. Now, as far as books you're going to need, the textbook is called Anatomy and Physiology, an Integrative Approach. It's by McKinley et al. I got the ISBN sitting right there. You should theoretically be able to get this book from the PGCC bookstore or any major online bookseller. You just need the book. All right, you don't need any of the digital stuff that the bookstore sells. They're cool, they're neat, but they're expensive, and I'm not going to require them. You just need the book. You can get the hardback book, loose leaf, the ebook, international edition. I don't care. Get the 3rd edition if you want to save some money. It's really good. So you're going to get that book. You will most likely use the book for A&P1 and for A&P2. I don't doubt that your A&P2 teacher will be requiring this book as well. Now, the other thing you're going to need is the lab manual. There's a lab manual right there. Now, I know this lab manual is on back order at the bookstore right now, so not to worry. I've got plenty of the first chapters available for you to download. So even if you don't have your lab manual yet, you're going to be able to download PDFs of the first, I think I've got the first 7 chapters that I can post. So you'll be all set. You will eventually need to get this lab manual, though. It's called Anatomy and Physiology Lab Manual, 5th edition, by Hubley and Imholtz. So I am one of the persons who helped write this book. You'll use it for A&P1 and A&P2. You'll get a lot of use out of this lab manual. All right, other stuff you'll need. You'll definitely need some sort of computer, right? You gotta have some sort of computer. You gotta have internet. I wouldn't try and do this entire course on, your cell phone, for example. That's gonna be a little bit iffy. I'm gonna require you to turn in various homework assignments. So you're gonna have to have a way to turn those in. Perhaps you will take a picture of them, okay? Perhaps you will use a scanning app on your phone. That's one of the easiest things to actually do. You're going to also be doing a bunch of drawing this semester. I think drawing is one of the most fantastic ways to learn anatomy and physiology stuff. So you're going to need paper, you're going to need some sort of, colored pencils, marker, or something to make your drawings with. So those are some other things you're going to need. And if we keep rolling on, let's keep going. So, like I said earlier, this is an online asynchronous course. There are no set meeting times. There are videos. There are readings. There are assignments. There are quizzes. There are exams. And there's stuff for lecture and stuff for lab. Even though we don't have a traditional, lecture period and a traditional lab period, we still break it up like that. There are going to be 4 units for each. So for lecture, unit number 1, we're going to talk about the basics of anatomy and physiology. We're going to talk about cells and transport, and then we're going to talk about the integumentary system, i.e. the skin. And then we'll take a test. Now, unit 2 for lecture, we're going to do bone structure and function, joints, and we're going to get the basics of the nervous system. Unit 3 is all nervous system. We do the brain, the spinal cord, cranial nerves. Unit 4, we finish up the nervous system, and then we do the muscles. And after every unit, we are going to take an exam. Okay. Now, the lab part of this course is also divided up into 4 units. First one, go over some general terms, go over some tissues, epithelial tissues, connective tissues. Then we take a test. Then unit 2, we do the skeletal system, take a test. Unit 3 is nervous system. Unit 4 is the muscular system. We take a test after each of those. All right, what else? What else is going on in this class? We're going to separate this class into different weeks. Each week is going to have its own module in Canvas. For each week, there are videos to watch, readings to do, assignments to do, and quizzes, okay? So you're going to watch the videos, you're going to do the readings, you're going to do the assignments. Assignments are drawing things and doing the quizzes. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to have exams at the end of each unit. Exam on the lecture stuff, exam on the lab stuff. If you notice, we had 4 units. So for lecture, 4 units for lab. And it's going to give us a total of 8 exams for the semester, which is a lot of exams. I know that, but it's a lot of material. So it does kind of work out. All right. Each lecture exam is worth 150 points. Each lab exam is worth 100 points. Assignments are going to vary. Kind of depends. I'm imagining, though, by the end of the semester, we're going to have around 1,100, maybe 1,200 points. Might be a little bit high. Now, if you get 90% of the total possible points or more, you get an A. You get somewhere between 79 and 90, you get a B. Somewhere between 69 and 79, you get a C. Somewhere between 59 and 69, you get a D. Somewhere less than 59, you end up with an F. All right. So what kind of exams? There's going to be a lecture exam and a lab exam at the end of each unit. Generally, we're going to have one of each every month. Exams for lecture, like I said, are worth 150 points. Going to cover the material from the lecture videos, lecture readings, lecture assignments. Lab exams worth 100 points. Lab videos, lab readings, lab assignments. Exams are going to be given on Canvas. They're going to have a time period, time limit, mostly multiple choice, and matching type questions. Now, the idea is you take the exam, you just take it, you don't use your book, your notes, etc. You'll probably run out of time if you're trying to do that. Exam grades will get back to you quickly. If you got some sort of catastrophe that prevents you from taking an exam, you just got to let me know. I will give you a makeup. All right, we are flying through the syllabus here. If you have any questions, of course, shoot me an email. Now, just kind of reiterating what to do in an exam. Use your brain. Don't use other stuff. As far as assignments go, drawings, Canvas quizzes. Most assignments will be worth 2 points each. So we'll do a bunch of assignments, so they will kind of add up. Each is worth a little bit. They do add up. All right. Now, why are we drawing things? Because drawing things and labeling things is a really good way to learn anatomy, to learn shapes, locations, and relationships of anatomy structures. All right. You can learn a lot by drawing. I'm not grading your artistic ability with the drawing. You just put in a little effort, use a little color, label the stuff you're supposed to label, boom, you'll get the full 2 points. All right? Look at pictures in your textbook, look at pictures in your lab manual, copy, trace, do whatever works for you. Okay? Now, you can't, Google search a picture of something, right click on it, and then send it to me. That doesn't do you or me any good. All right, quizzes, pretty straightforward. Multiple choice matching quizzes. You're going to be able to take these quizzes as many times as you want before the due date. And the last score, the last time you take it, that's the score that counts. Almost always your assignments, so your quizzes and your drawing stuff, are due at the end of each week. Now, the way this class works is the weeks always start on Monday and end on Sunday. So stuff will be due at 11:59 p.m. on Sundays. That's generally the way we do it. All right, more stuff. People always want to know about extra credit. I will periodically, definitely give out extra credit assignments during the lecture and the lab videos. You got to watch the videos in order to be aware of those assignments. You should do them. I'm always amazed how many people don't even bother to do extra credit stuff. It shocks me. Anyway, this is our tentative schedule right here. We got every week what we're doing with the lab, what we're doing with the lecture, okay? Got the weeks of our exams. I'll give you the exact rundown of the days sometime in the future. So, got the first 6 weeks here, and then the next 6 weeks there, and the last couple weeks there. All right. We are almost done with all this syllabus stuff. Now, I do have some other stuff in here that I'm required to have. College policies, you can click on this link here. It takes you to the college catalog, all the important policies of the college, all right? Make sure that you turn in stuff during the first 3 weeks of class. If you don't turn in anything during the first 3 weeks of class, I am required to give you what's called an NA grade. Hopefully no one gets an FX grade. That's academic dishonest. That's somebody who didn't withdraw but didn't participate either. Anyway, we're not going to be affected by delayed openings. What else? There is a coordinator who's in charge of all the Bio 2050 classes at PGCC. Her name is Dr. Christine Morin. If you have any concerns about your particular course, you can contact her. If you think about withdrawing, talk to me. Talk to Dr. Morin or Dr. Snowden, who's our department chair. We can give you some advice and help you out. Few final things about the syllabus here. It's not a binding contract. I might change things. I might modify things if need be. Okay? If I forgot to put something in here, or if I made a mistake, I will put updates in the announcements in Canvas, okay? I will let you know. Don't worry, all right? Now, I totally want you to email me if you have any questions. And in fact, here's your first extra credit assignment right now. Email me, introduce yourself, tell me something about yourself. Say, hey, I'm in your class, my name is so-and-so, here's something interesting about me. So shoot me that email, and that is your first extra credit assignment worth a big 2 points. Okay, what I want to do now, we're done with this. We're done with this syllabus. I want to kind of go over the basic setup in Canvas for a couple minutes. All right, so let's close out this syllabus, and I'm going to go back to the home page here. So here's the home page for the course, and again, you can shoot me an email right there. Click on that. I'm going to have office hours this semester. They're going to be on Zoom. There's the Zoom button right there. And they're going to be every Tuesday and Wednesday from 9 to 11 and every Thursday from 9 to 10. If for some reason you can't make this and you want to talk to me, you don't want to just email me, let me know. We'll figure something out. All right, so there's links over here for everything. Important ones include the syllabus. Okay? You are watching my syllabus video right now, which means you clicked on this right here. Other policies right over there. I actually have the first week's set of assignments up here as well. So when you click on that syllabus, you'll see the syllabus link, the video link, some college policy links, as well as some upcoming things. If I were to click on assignments over here, this is where you can see the current assignments for the class. I've only posted the first week so far, so we've got the first week's assignments plus the first week's quizzes as well. Okay, what else we got? Let's click on announcements here. I haven't posted any announcements yet. I will. This is where they'll be. Now, one of the most important things is the modules. All right. There is a thing called Canvas Start here, which you have. Couple things here. There's Canvas resources, tech support, student support, instructor information, where it's got my contact info again. There's also something called Course Overview. Let me click on that for a second here. If I go in Course Overview, I can access the objectives for the course. So if I click on that, opens up a doc for me, and it gives me 16 pages of stuff we're going to learn. Now, this is actually a good thing to go through before exams and say to yourself, can I answer these questions here? Okay? Can I do these things? I don't know why those are highlighted there, but hey, they are. So, good place to look and place to review. Okay? All right. Where was I? Modules. So that's the Canvas Start here. Now, I have a teacher's module. That doesn't apply to you guys. But every week we'll have a module too. There's week number 1 right there. Week number 1, August 22nd, August 28th. What are we doing in week number 1? In the lecture part of the class, we've got our intro stuff. In the lab, we've got exercises 1 and 2. So I'm going to click on this module, open it up. Now the very first thing here is there is a lecture video. So if I click on this guy right here, it is going to open a YouTube video where I go over the intro to A&P material. I'm going to show you a lot of pictures, a lot of like PowerPoint type slides. If you want to download them, or just click on this where it says Introduction to A&P Slides. It's loading right there. All the slides are here. So you can download these if you'd like. Just click on the download button right there. You can check them out. These are the pictures I show during the lecture video. Now, got some things for you to read. I want you to read these notes And I've got a link to them as well. I've got some pages in the textbook that I want you to read. And then I've got a pair of lecture assignments here. I have a drawing assignment and I have a quiz. So those are both due on August 28th. They're both worth 2 points. All right, so you'd click on them to, click on the drawing assignment. You'd see what it is. There it is. You click on the quiz. I'm not going to click on the quiz, but you click on the quiz and it would open up and you would be able to take it. Now, bear in mind, you can take the quizzes as many times as you want, but it's the last one, the last attempt that counts. Then I got a lab video for you to watch. You can download the pictures that I use in lab. Then I want you to read Lab Manual Chapter 1, do every single activity. And I put a little note here. If you don't have the lab manual yet, there's a PDF for you to download for Chapter 1. Then I have your Lab Chapter 1 assignment. And I've got your Lab Chapter 1 quiz. And then similarly, we got Chapter 2. Video, pictures you can look at and download. Read it. PDF if you don't have the book yet. Activity 3 in Chapter 2 is a little bit complicated, so I did make a video about that for you to watch if you need to. And there's an assignment and a quiz, okay? So basically every single week has a module like this. And you're going to open up that module, do everything in there, and then boom, hooray, you're done for the week. Should work out well. This is, I don't even know, my third semester doing this online class. And so, people take it, people pass, people get A's, people get B's, people get C's, people do well, right? You're going to do well too. Reach out to me. I definitely advise you to do that. I will let you know that I am brand new to Canvas. You might be brand new to Canvas as well. So I will be learning Canvas a little bit alongside you. So forgive me if I make any Canvas mistakes in the course of the semester. And yeah, with that, that is the end of this video. You've got your extra credit assignment to do. Send me an email, introduce yourself. You can start working on the week 1 stuff. If you have any questions at all, when you shoot me that intro email, ask me your questions. Let me know. Look forward to chatting with you over email. Look forward to meeting with you guys during my office hours. Looking forward to a fantastic and awesome semester. I hope you are as well. For those of you who made it through this entire video, I salute you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.